Today I was going to review this fan that we got for my son. He plays in an academy league soccer team, and at halftime sometimes when they're sitting there on the bench, they like to have something to cool down with. We're in a hot climate in Alabama, so it's nice to have something that can cool you down. A battery operated fan like this one we think will do just fine for what he needs. I don't have any experience with this specific fan, but this is just to show you which one we ordered. The brand is by Koonie, and it's a battery operated fan that you can recharge, and I'll show you the details. I have already opened the box, but for those that want to see the box opening, I will go through that real quick. So just to look at the details of this box, this is on one side, some information there on the back, and this is the other side, and then there's just the name there on the top there. Like I mentioned, I had already opened this because we were curious, you know, what's inside here. Be able to review this a little bit easier. So first thing there, you're going to get a lanyard that can go around your neck, and I'll show you in a minute on the fan how that attaches to the fan. But you can leave these, loop these through and leave it attached, and this can disconnect here on both of these. So you do get the fan in this wrapper here. This is a shipping piece here. We already did kind of look at that, and I assume they did that so the button doesn't get pressed during the shipping process, so the fan's not just sitting there running the whole time. Then you're going to get a stand. The fan can do several different features. You can stand it like this, like a desktop fan. So you see that there. It looks like this can almost be used like a pencil holder or something. You could turn it the other way if you'd like. And the fan itself does tilt. So you can either tilt it down like that. It's not as stable like that, though. I would probably recommend just using the stand like that. And if you do tilt it back, I recommend this piece being to the back, because otherwise it'll fall over. I'll show you that real quick. So if you have it like this, you'll see it's not as stable and it can tilt over. So if you're going to tilt back, put that piece to the back. You do get a little instruction manual. Of course, there's not going to be much description in that, but just to show you that it does have a few little things it tells you about the fan. And this right here was the most odd thing. We did not know what it was. So somebody else had reviewed this, or on the comments section of this fan said that this was a scent. I can't, it doesn't really smell much like anything to us, maybe like a new car scent or something, and I guess you can just stick it here. I don't know that we're even going to use that, but it is in the bag, in the box, in case you're wondering what that is. Features of the fan, you see these two tabs? That's where the lanyard would attach. So if you're going to slide that through there and just loop it around itself, and then that way you can have this aimed, hanging on your neck, and have it aimed up at your face like that. So that's what both of these little tabs are for. Your charging port is right here. That is, actually there was a charging cable in here, but there's no charger itself, but it's a USB-C charging port right there. So if you've already got accessories that use that style charging port, then you'll be good to go. But it, like I said, did come with the cable, but not the actual part that plugs in the wall. And it is a, I want to say it's a USB-A on the side that plugs into the wall. So USB-A to USB-C right here. The button to power on is right there. You're going to get a number that tells you what fan speed you're on. So now that you saw that the display changed, this is how much battery life is left. So I can feel that speed 1, speed 2, you know, definitely feels better. It goes all the way to speed 5. I don't know if you can hear that on the phone there. It's pretty quiet. I mean, it's got some noise to it, not too bad. It's not really going to disturb anybody near you while you've got this on. and it'll be definitely enough to cool you down. And we don't know exactly how long that battery's going to last. They claim 3.5 to 8 hours, I think, here on the box. And maybe that was also in the instruction book set. Yeah, there's 3.5 to 8 hours. I would assume 8 hours is running probably speed 1, 3.5 probably speed 5. So keep that in mind. But yeah, we're going to try this out. It's pretty inexpensive. You can see I was just doing that. It'll definitely blow the bag off the table there. We'll do that again. It'll blow the instructions off the table. So it's definitely moving some air. It's better than no air moving at all. So like we said, well, he's sitting on the bench during halftime. I'm going to use this to try to cool himself down because otherwise he does sometimes get headaches when he overheats. So. But yeah, check it out. I'll leave some links in the description below. The brand name is by Koonie. Hopefully this information was useful or helpful for you, and if it was, please subscribe and share. And that's to the point.